Hi Geminis, gems of my eyes. This is your weekly reading. This is for all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, or maybe you're a cross watcher watching for someone else. So we're going to be going over a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. And I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 and a continuation. All right, so what's going on in the sky for all of us this week? So on December 20th, we have Vesta, the asteroid in retrograde, going into your sign, Gemini. Vesta is like the keeper representing devotion. So we're going to be thinking a lot about the past, especially since Mercury is already in retrograde as well. But we're thinking of like maybe past thought patterns, mindsets, mantras, words of wisdom, maybe even conversations you had that were once really important to you. Those may be coming back up, or maybe even books, things that you read, things that you used to kind of live by, words you used to live by. That may be stuff that you're thinking about, or you may kind of like want to bring back into your life for a little bit. And then the next day on December 21st, we begin Capricorn season. So we're shifting out of mutable fire Sagittarius into cardinal earth Capricorn, all about structure, building, taking life seriously. But this can be a time when it can be very easy to get burnt out, because remember, Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So we may do too much and go to the extreme and then like feel super burnt out, exhausted and tired at the end of it, which kind of tends to happen after the holidays, right? So you just want to pace yourself, don't burn out, don't put on more on your plate than you need to. But I know this usually is like a busy time, you know, if you're in school, exams, work, everything, it can be a lot. Then on the 23rd of December, we have Mercury that's in retrograde, but it's going to be shifting into Sagittarius for some time. So we're going to be thinking of the past, experiences that maybe taught us lessons, or maybe there's still some learning lesson we need to learn from it, wisdom, spirituality, morality, and we're going to feel emotionally connected. It's like when you think of something or something comes up, it brings up a feeling again, whether it's positive, negative, or whatever. You're just like, it's going to be hard not to feel whatever you were feeling when that thing happened, or whatever memory situation comes back up to the surface. It's like, oh, you can almost like feel that again. It's like if it's like someone pissed you off or something happened and you get reminded of it, just talking about it and like gets you in that feeling again. That may be hard to avoid, but there's going to be like a learning lesson from this. Okay. All right. So let's continue on. So Geminis, when it comes to your health for this week, I actually feel like you are very much so in control of your emotions. You seem to be very strong. You may have more energy, strength, either just you can get everything done. Maybe you have energy to work out, or you're taking good care of yourself. I see that you may be kind of feeling a little more frisky and like in your sexual natures possibly, or you're kind of like feeling yourself. So you may kind of be in heat a little bit, but you know how to control yourself. I also see that you may be craving or wanting like hot or spicy foods, or maybe like foods with more flavor. Okay, so whatever your cup of tea is, whatever it is that you're into, you may kind of want a little more hot sauce, a little more flavor here, a little more spices there. You may be like, have a more colorful palette than usual. Okay, but I do feel like you're very in control of yourself. You have everything down. You don't really have any major issues with your health, and even if you do have health issues this week, it's like you have it under control and you're doing really great. There could also be a fire sign in your life, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who maybe helps you, motivates you with your health. Maybe it's your trainer, your doctor, or someone who goes to the gym with you, anything like that, or someone who maybe like inspires you, makes you better, sharpens you up. All right, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, this is really, really great. Something that you could have been very frustrated with, that you feel like was taking a lot of energy, or you were kind of like annoyed and frustrated because you felt like you were putting a lot of time, energy, effort into, but maybe not getting anything out of it, or you feel like it was for nothing, or you feel like you were doing all the work and no one else was helping. That frustration is going to go away, or it's going to get resolved in some way, shape, or form. So let's say at your job or at school or something, like everyone has to do their role and duty, but it's almost like you felt like you had to do everyone else's job and they weren't even doing it. They were slacking off. And so you're like, this is not fair, or you're getting blamed for things, or everything's getting piled up, you know, like kind of everything's getting pushed onto you, and you're like, what? Like, this is not fair. So you were frustrated. That is gonna go away. Maybe everyone now is gonna have to shape up, or there is going to be some kind of resolution, okay? So, or maybe you were having some technical difficulties, or you were not getting along with someone. That is going to go away. Maybe you guys will talk it out, or you won't have to deal with them. Maybe they're going to be in a different shift or in a different department, so you won't even have to see them, talk to them, or be in the same presence. But yeah, if you were mad about something this week, you're not going to be mad about it anymore. It's going to either go away, be resolved, or it's not even something a concern for you anymore. Okay? Because it felt like whatever this was, like you felt like it was not fair, or like you were putting more energy, more effort into it than you needed to, or like someone else was slacking. So good news there. All right. And then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side, we have the Hierophant, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Swords. So some of you may have Taurus somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're like a cusp, Taurus, Gemini cusp. And then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Lovers, and the Four of Pentacles. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be a Taurus, or a Gemini like yourself possibly, or maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. But doesn't have to be, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. Could just be the energy this person is embodying, playing out, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. Okay, so really, really great reading here. 6 is repeated twice, so 6 may be an important number for you or your person, or you guys together. I do feel a strong soulmate connection, soulmate bond. So you guys may be soulmates. You are, kind of really as one. And I feel like this week your minds are really coming together. And it looks like there is like, you guys have really been, if this is someone you're already with, or you've been kind of seeing for a while, you guys may have been through a lot, or you've been going through a lot together, like ups and downs. But it's like, no matter what, you're gonna realize, or you've been realizing, that you guys are committed. You're in it through thick or thin, because you love each other, even when it's not easy. And if you're single, or you're not talking to anyone, I feel like you're gonna be attracting or be with someone who is not only like committed like you are, but you guys are able to like help each other and stick through it, even when it's not fun, even when things are going wrong, which in life, nothing ever goes right? Like nothing ever just goes perfectly planned. So I feel like this person may have been feeling really exhausted, drained, tired, maybe with so many duties, obligations, work, just like overwhelmed, and they're recovering from that. They're finally kind of getting their energy back, feeling better. And you understood that. Maybe they were really busy with work, school, burnt out, and so you're like, don't worry, I got you, like we can do this. So you've stayed committed. You've stayed like, you've held the fort down, even when they were going through it. And then when you were going through it, or when you're kind of struggling mentally, or dealing with health issues, or just not feeling the best, this person holds you down as well. They speak good things into you, like, oh, don't worry, I got you, you can do this, like, don't worry about it, I can help you with this. So you guys really help each other. You balance each other out. When one person is needing a little bit of assistance, the other person steps in the best way possible that they can, to kind of help each other out. And there's a decision here you guys are making, and maybe you're advancing forward, or you're realizing that, let's make this official, or let's make this more serious between the two of us. And this person now is making a decision together, like making a decision that's going to involve both of you, that's going to help you guys make your life maybe a little bit easier. And maybe you guys are going on a vacation, or you're kind of getting away, going out of town for a little bit, and they may be spending some money on you, or securing the bag, like wanting to make sure that you feel safe with them, and they're keeping you close, they're protecting you. This person really wants to take care of you, wants to help you, and they may be like holding on tight and making sure that you're covered, making sure that you're good, okay? So they could be like saying, hey, let's go look at Christmas lights, or let's go get your favorite food, or like they know when you're struggling, they kind of know what to do, and you know what to do when this person's struggling, not to overwhelm them, not to stress them out, and you guys help each other, okay? It's like, if you're not feeling well, this person will bring you soup, or they'll bring you some water, or ginger ale or something. So like little things like that that you guys do for each other makes the like biggest of difference in this relationship or your future relationship. Okay, so I really feel like this is a very loving, committed, loyal, die hard through thick and thin kind of love, and you guys were soulmates, or you were divinely guided to each other, and you're like committed no matter what. This person's committed no matter what. You guys have been through a lot together, or your past experiences maybe before you guys met have really like prepared you both for each other. Okay, and through the continued journey in the future. So yeah, this person may have a present for you. They may give you something, and you're gonna feel like you can now be at peace and move forward, advance forward, and kind of move on to the next chapter, bigger, better things. All right, so let's continue on an extended. Link will be below. I'll see you guys there if not see you for your next reading. All right, take care.